Hello and welcome to the very first video on our channel. In this video we will be designing and 3D printing a Karambit knife influenced by Skyrim's daedric dagger. To start off with the design, we go ahead and sketch out two different designs and have the best one chosen. After we have the design sketched out and chosen, we import it into Blender. After this, we go ahead and trace out the design using 3D modeling and adjusting proportions. The model does not have to be exact at first. You really just want to get the rough shape of it out. Like as you can see here, I'm ignoring a lot of the details. And after I get the rough shape, I go in and grab the vertices and edges and move them to match up with the design. You can see here, after getting the rough base shape out, I went ahead and added an extra model, and I am using this to match up with the second layer. I chose the second layer based off of what seems like it's extruding. And then after doing this, I went ahead and added a third layer or a fourth layer by doing the exact same method. It's more of a rinse and repeat method. You want to go ahead and keep on getting the rough shape and then doing small adjustments throughout. As you can see, I'm lining up the vertices here with the knife blade to get the desired shape. Here, after I get the shape that I am looking for, I am just adjusting everything to make it fit the correct proportions and tidy everything up. To apply a hole down in the bottom of the blade, I use an external plugin. However, you can get the same effect with a Boolean modifier and a cylinder. Then I went ahead and entered sculpt mode to smoothen out a lot of the vertices, and after doing this, I did some final touch-ups. I then 3D printed the knife, and as you can see, it did not come out that well. One of the main problems is that it's too thin. It's very fragile. And you can see there's a lot of little wiggles on here. This is from the printer shaking it too much. And you can see it snapped really easy, like a chip. The main fix I'm looking for is to thicken it up a bit and make it a little bit bigger. It should make it stronger, so I'm going in right here to go ahead and make the handle 2 to 3 times as thick. And then whenever I go ahead and print it, I'm going to make sure to scale it up a bit to make it bigger on the blade too. You can see here that I'm also smoothing everything out to make the general shape look a lot better and feel nicer. I noticed I still had a lot of seams on the knife, so I went ahead and smoothed out any rough corners and edges and also blended in all these seams here. This made the knife look a lot nicer and feel nicer. I went ahead and printed it at a bigger scale now, and you can see that it came out a lot better. However, you can still see some of those little wiggles, and I think that's because I printed it vertically. This caused it to not have enough support holding it in place, so printing it horizontally would be the best method for anything tall. You can see if you look closely, there's a lot of mishaps in the print process, but overall it came out pretty well. A nice sand and paint would do well. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to see more art related content coming out.